air, water. 7 years after the third spirit portal opened, the flow of spiritual energy changed, affecting the non-benders and the techniques they wield. Some who have honed their skills to near mastery find themselves unable to control their strength and technique, leaving many fearing their own abilities when once they would regard them as their greatest strengths. Groups returned with greater numbers and technology. The pro-bending arena and mover theaters became sanctuaries for benders and non-benders alike. Turmoil and strife began, causing those who are not the avatar to act and take hold of the future while threats of a great war begin to emerge. This is their story.
And welcome back. We are here once more for another wonderful session of the Adventures of the Cabbage Slugs. Everybody, say hi. Pause for a second. All right, let's try that one more time. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
There's always that one.
Hello, hello.
If he didn't say I was.
There's always the one. Every time. But that's okay. I don't mind. Because I'd be that guy too. Oh. So, last session kind of got interesting. After the first airing of the pro-bending game, which the Cabbage Slugs did participate within, there was a major attack of the spirit variety outside. About 200 people were injured. In fact, there was a newspaper that was released, and I believe was released to the audience. If not, I'll be sure to get that to you today. But, in the wake of this, protests began to arise. And one of said protests were happening right near the Cabbage Slugs gym. While Toma, Kamiko, and Aku were out exploring the shadier parts of the public city. Zanaku made his way to the protest where he had basically made his way to the front. Those others returned back to the gym to find it empty, which was kind of surprising. After hearing the chaos of the protest, they went to go check it out. That's when things began to get hairy. They made their way into the crowd and began to basically become overwhelmed, as if going into a mosh pit for the first time. Toma had a very interesting experience where she had her first exhilarating feeling of flying and falling and saving themselves from any detrimental harm. So Toma got to fly.
Yeah,
Zanaku,
badass.
definitely. You were almost as good as that airbender you saw that one time. Just, she didn't fall.
Yeah.
But you're almost there. One step, baby steps.
Falling with style.
Exactly.
There you go.
Once you learn not to fall, you'll be fine. But as the chaos continued to unfold, an effigy of Avatar Korra was brought out on the opposing side. Those who were very against what Avatar Korra did during the solstice, where she released the spirit portal. Then the formation of that third spirit portal in Republic City due to Kuvira's attack is not helping things. This latest incident was one that really broke the camel's back. As these individuals began to light the effigy of Avatar Korra into flames, Snaku stood out and very heroically put out that fire. As the cameras flash, signal the picture being taken. Putting out the fire, though, it began to instigate the situation that inevitably led to bloodshed.
Oh,
Players
it was
don't know.
bloodshed?
They started attacking. They ran at each other. You had people using signs as weapons. Yeah. In fact, after you had done that, the other members of your party were basically, as said, in a very violent mosh pit. I believe Kamiko got out with scrapes and bruises. Um, Same thing with Aku. You, I believe, Zanaku, were the only one who really got out of there somewhat unscathed, but I think even you had taken some little bits of damage as well. It turned into an all-out brawl between pro-spirit and anti-spirit supporters. We are going to start there, where you are all regrouped. And you are, I'm going to say, back at the complex. What would you all be doing at this time? We're going to say that it's late afternoon, early evening.
Dang. That was crazy.
I hate the city.
What even happened?
Nah, something's probably gonna happen.
I'm gonna look at Aku to see if he has any extra arms.
He does not. Possibly to his dismay.
Soon.
Yeah, Aku, would you say something about extra arms? What are you going on about?
I'll stand up, open up the front of my trousers, and I'll be like, no, that's still the same one as before. No luck yet. We're gonna do the thing with a daggum once, maybe one day.
You've all now been flashed.
I'm gonna give one of those quizzical squint eye, like the Rock kind of look. Like, sure. So,
You hear the sound of breaking glass and loud other thuds arising from the distance as you were having this conversation.
And
face palming.
they are quick to go crazy. Whoever would do that is just wild.
I wonder how this all started. What even happened?
Well, I was there. They were talking about built one side of the group saying they didn't need a core and the spirits. The other side said they do. Yada yada yada. They try to set a thing like a little mural slash like a big model of core. They try to set that on fire. Somebody stepped in and stopped it. And before you ask the question, yeah, I was the one that stopped the fire. And right after that, all types of hell broke loose. Glass went one way, bottles went the other. Somebody got thrown out of nowhere. Somebody was flying at some point.
You do understand that we represent a whole brand, right? So everything you do is going to be taken into account.
But it would look bad on either way because I was there. And if they got a picture of me just standing there watching the fire, or vice versa, it could be spun both ways if done right. Hopefully, it doesn't give us no bad publicity.
You know what? argue with that one, Zanaku, but the rest of you guys, I think at least be on your toes because obviously they're so. You said they were breaking the glasses to our complex.
Oh no,
No, I just heard.
not at our complex.
You just heard the sound of breaking glass from afar.
Oh, okay. All right. Whew. One less problem to cross off the list. All right, so well, maybe we should just mind our business and stay out of that, and come up with a good story as to why you did what you did. Because, in my opinion, you should have let it burn.
I can't do that. They, that's my homegirl Cora.
Eh. I'm gonna look you up and down like, makes sense.
Because he's not wrong. If they would have taken a picture of him just staring at it, it wouldn't look great either. Either way, it would have looked like we chose sides.
You know what? You're all right. So, honestly, I don't care where you stand politically about Cora because I could care less about her. But at least you can say you were just trying to stop something from happening. So maybe we could spin that in the story, like something harm to people who had no parts in it.
And think about it. And by helping Cora, it was able to. It's probably gonna be some other things gonna happen. Probably because airbenders are only back after Cora opened the spirit portal.
Yeah, and so are the spirits that are attacking regular civilians.
And like you said, we'll get to it when we get to it. If something happens, something will happen. If need be, I'll put myself on the sidelines.
All
I
right,
think we need to contact the manager.
that's
Oh,
actually probably an amazing idea.
Oh, yeah.
We should let him know immediately. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm looking for Aku. Is Aku with us still?
Yes, he would be with you.
All right. I'm like, all right, cool. I know you like the spirit stuff, but try to stay close to us for now, okay? We need you.
If in Yom too, we'll do the thing.
Perfect. I have no idea what you said, but I'll accept it. I'm just gonna nod. All right. So we're all agreed to let everything be and contact the head honcho.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alrighty then.
So I'm assuming you are going to be sending out a phone call or something like that?
Yep.
Definitely Zanaka doing it.
Motherfucker.
You're the team leader, man.
You also got us in this mess.
Hey,
I didn't get y'all into this
Thank
mess.
you. Oh, as Comico passes Zanaka the phone, call him. You know the number.
By my logic, I didn't even know you guys were around. But okay. I'm gonna call the manager.
Alrighty. So you would be using the equivalent of a. So this is like old school phone where there's not even a rotary. As you pick
Oh,
up,
not the little turnstile things?
yeah, no, this is even before that, where where
Oh.
you're almost immediately
Call
directed
someone.
to where you have a call line, and they have to plug you into that line.
So you have to go through the operator to get connected.
Yeah, so you'd hear, "Hello,
Oh, you mean like
welcome to the Republic City Telephone Company. How may I help you?"
Oh yeah, I'm looking for what was the guy's name again?
TNG
Yeah, I'm looking for TNG.
of the Cabbage Corporation,
Yes.
of course. And to what department should I direct your call?
Directly to the manager.
You do understand that there are hundreds of managers there, yes?
G.
Yeah, I
I
gave
got
the name.
Oh, I do not. I am unable to directly tap you into the son of the owner of the corporation.
Is who in the corporation can I talk to about publicity?
That would be the publicity office. I can direct you there,
Yes, please.
of course. And you're going to hear a click and then dial tone as just before the ringing sound. Hello, Cabbage Corp. Publicity department. How may I help you?
Oh yes, I am Zanaku with the what's our team name again?
The cabbage slugs.
With the Cabbage Slugs, and there might be maybe a problem.
What's the problem?
So right now outside there's a big riot between people who don't like the Avatar and the spirits and people who did. Well, okay, and they were talking about they're talking heavy arguments. Then the people who don't like the Avatar try to set a blaze against a mural statue of the Avatar Court. I ended up dousing it with water, and now then the riot started happening.
As you say this, another large sheet of glass, almost sounding like a storefront type of size of glass, just shattering, fills the background ambience.
Right. And I just want to make sure, like, just in case if there was somebody there that could take pictures or something, possibly, maybe, they probably got a picture of me or my compatriots. Well, probably.
You're gonna hear the phone fall out of her hand. Out of her hand. You're gonna hear a couple of muttering of, and suddenly the phone is gonna be picked back up. Sir, are you saying you interfered with somebody else's affairs and started an altercation?
I wouldn't say I started the altercation.
And there's a picture of it.
Probably. I don't know. Don't know, but I'm just giving like a heads up, just in case.
Who is your contact within the company?
The manager, Tiang, how do you pronounce his name?
TNG.
Yeah, the manager TNG.
Sir, he's not a manager. He is one of the CEOs of the company.
Yeah, he's our, yeah, that's who, how, wouldn't be cahoots, not cahoots, more as a,
He's our employer.
yeah.
I will go and contact him. You're going to notice that her tone becomes more snippy and more cold, as if like the whatever warmth there was in the initial answering of the phone is gone.
Oh, she's mad at me.
You're in trouble.
It is what it is. It happens.
We will be in contact with you. What is the best place to reach you?
Oh, either the apartment, this number, the apartment that we're living in, or you could find me or the team at the training facility.
So I'm just going to say that you would be able to give her the addresses that the directory would need to send the call to, and then
Yes.
without even a goodbye, she hangs up.
I'm just gonna stare at the phone, and then I'm just gonna look at everybody like, oh, she didn't even say goodbye. Dang, she mad, man. Well, we'll get to it when we get to it. So if I do get fired as being the team leader, one of y'all's got to be the team leader.
Got it. This goes.
Why is it I can see Toma putting their finger to their nose? Like I can
I just
visibly
did,
see
too.
it.
Immediately.
I fought the urge myself, and I'm not even playing. Oh, sorry to interrupt.
But I'm gonna be optimistic and say that nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna be optimistic.
Stay positive.
Yep.
Alrighty. With that, is there anything you guys would like to do for the remainder of the day, or rather, the rest of the evening?
Oh, I'm gonna cook something to eat.
I can't wait for this. You know what I want?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
I
I'm
really,
definitely
really
gonna
want?
rest. But I'm
Was
out.
it focus
Yeah.
check?
I think it was a creativity check, actually.
Okay, great. Creativity check it is.
You were too enthusiastic about it. I don't like this. This is no
I'm
more.
not either.
This isn't fun anymore. Only kidding.
Oh, so close. Gotta get the first one out the way.
There you go.
That tells me you failed it.
Yep, gotta get the first failure out the way.
All right. Hey, listen. It's okay.
Better me failing than everybody else.
What is it you were trying to cook, sir?
The first time Comico never eats.
Good.
Oh God.
What?
Because ultimately, I want to know what you're burning to the pan.
Trying to figure out what would be a good thing to just fuck up.
And
What
now,
would be the easiest thing to fuck up?
the other question is: do you use all of the ingredients in the fridge to do this?
No, not all the ingredients.
Okay.
The answer is yes.
So
That's me.
you're not going to pull a Luffy and kind of throw everything in there and waste everybody's food reserves?
No,
Okay, fair enough. Just figured I'd check. Gotta ask.
understandable, but no. What would be something good to fuck up?
I love this.
Water.
You're right. Burn water.
Burnt the water.
Burnt water.
No.
Oh God. So many inspirations I would be giving out. So while you're thinking about that, what about the rest of you?
I think we should lay low as much as we can. All the things that are happening. Can we hear how far away the riots are?
You notice that it's been getting louder, not closer, just louder. You know that it's at
Chaotic.
least from where you were, which was still several blocks away.
Okay.
Well, I found the meal.
All right, what is it you're cooking, or what is it you're fucking up?
Oh, spaghetti.
So as you're all presented with some spaghetti, if you've ever seen it where somebody's neglected to stir it and it's all clumped together and then it sticks to the bottom and then burns, that's
Dry
kind of
spaghetti.
what you're looking at. No, what's even worse is it's even oversaturated with water, as if he not only burnt it, but he left it in the pot too long. So
Like,
they're
drain it.
they're burnt, soggy noodles.
God. I think Toma will still try to eat it. To be nice.
Bon appetit.
Can I roll like guide and comfort for that? To make him feel better?
You certainly can.
Cooking. I want to see if I can.
Bet you she hits.
Let's see. Oh, my computer's being stupid.
Oh no!
Eesh.
Ooh,
She
that's
That
one
was
of
a full hit on the first one.
the second one's funnier. We'll go with the full hit. So how is it that you're going to be guiding and comforting?
Um,
That That second one would have
I
just been
kind of want
funnier.
to. I know it would
Oh,
be funnier. I think Toma's gonna describe the meal. Uh, like it's the perfect combination of all the things you want in food. Like it's still like moist, but also like you get the little crunchy bits, which is delicious. Then it's kind of chunky, but also a little smooth sometimes. It's amazing. Try to choke down this food.
It sounded like you were describing peanut butter there for a second.
I
A
was
little
gonna
bit.
say, yeah, she
A little
fucking
bit, yeah.
gags and be swallowed. Like,
100%.
yeah, it's great.
It's
Right?
great. And I'm also chasing it with water, like so I don't have to taste it. It's
So-
amazing.
Zanaku, despite the ill quality of the food, you do have at least Toma, who's trying to make you feel better. What are your thoughts on
yeah,
your food?
when I when I was in the army, cooking food was not my forte.
Yep, you were probably known as the last case
Keep them
chef.
away from the kitchen.
Yeah, like you were the person who went into the kitchen when everybody else was sick,
Oh yeah.
which happened on
Zanaku, you can
3
also
separate occasions.
You can shift your balance if you need to shift it towards center. So that was a 10 plus.
Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm alright. Surprisingly, I'm at center.
That is surprising. Nobody's really been pushing balances, so that works.
I know.
Aku, what would you be doing as not only is Zanaku attempting to make this wonderful meal for you, he is ruining it completely? Are you going to attempt to eat the food like Toma did, or are you going to figure something else out for dinner?
I reckon I should probably save this for later. I'm working on the training diet thing where I'm only supposed to eat like the proteins and the whatever, and these noodles might make me all fat and sloppy and lazy, and so I'm sorry, I should have told you that before we started cooking the thing, but yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to pass this one up there.
Okay.
So in essence, he's got to watch his figure. And
Like in
Kemiko,
fighting shape.
right? Kemiko, how about you? I think you had
Uh,
mentioned this is the one time Kamiko may not eat.
Yep, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll see you guys later on. I'm gonna go get something out from outside. I think cabbages would be better at this point.
You definitely got
Or
plenty of
slugs.
those.
Or slugs.
Well,
But yeah,
Excuse me.
so I'll go step outside. My usual comical self, put it up. I'll be back. I'm gonna turn later in the evening.
Don't get caught up by the riot.
It's a good thing I'm not going with you.
I wouldn't start no riot. I don't know who would.
But yeah, that's what I'll be doing.
alrighty. As we're doing that, we're going to follow Kamiko for a second. Kamiko, where is it you're going? As you have this hood over you and you are attempting to make your way through the through the night.
I'd probably be going
what are you
like
doing?
to the equivalent to Canal Street in New York City, like this, not the slums, but a nice little district where I know there's gonna be some good food, things
Alright.
like that. Something I'm comfortable with, more like my from my status quo, being from here. I would have been from the slums.
So I'm
But I
going
would
to say
also be,
that
like, messed up. Sorry, go ahead.
no, that's fine. I'm going to say that you'd be able to find some good food within the Roku Plaza or downtown area.
Definitely downtown.
Alrighty. So you would see the lights sparkling. You see a lot of emptiness. As you were making your way through the areas, you came into several close encounters with people who were rioting and breaking windows. pillaging, things of that nature. You see that there aren't too many pedestrians out at this hour. So as you walk into this area, hooded and everything, you see it
Mhm.
dead, and you see many windows broken.
You said what den?
What happened?
With windows? What did I say again? With windows broken?
Broken windows, pillaged stores,
Oh, okay.
some burning trash cans.
Like an after riot.
Pretty much.
Nothing edible.
Nope, and it doesn't look like anybody's out and about to cook.
I'm gonna pause for a minute and can I assess the situation?
Sure you can.
All right, perfect. So that would be assess the situation. Waiting for to roll. It's taking forever per usual. So it's a 6 plus what? Or just a regular D6, right?
2d6 when you roll,
All right.
plus whatever modifier you have.
Fail.
Is it just a straight d6 roll? Just a straight roll, no modifier?
What modifier would I use for this?
For assess the situation, I believe you were using a creativity check.
That'd be a minus. That'd be a 5.
Okay. So you see everything in disarray and are more bummed out that you're not able to get some good food.
I guess I'm not just starving tonight. Maybe if I pick up some supplies, someone could cook me something without him knowing. As I'm thinking in my head. So I'm gonna seeing that things in dismay, and I'm just like, I can't find nothing I don't want at all. I'm like, and then remember that I look at my shoulder that's been bitten by that one spirit type. I'm like, all right. Reluctantly, I'm gonna head back to the complex and try to maybe pick up something that can make shit. Maybe like some eggs. I don't know, anything that I can just to sustain me that I don't have to eat Donatello's burnt spaghettis.
Sure. And do you have your hood on the entire time as you're walking?
Of course.
You are going to be, as you're walking to, and you finally find a store that is open. You are going to be stopped by two cops who are walking the beat. They aren't wearing metal bending armor. Excuse me. What are you doing out right now? There's a curfew that's been issued.
I'm gonna look up enough where my hood is still covering me, but where they can see at least 30, let's say 70% of my face, just that one little corner they can't see. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, Slate. I know a lot of things are going. I'm just trying to get something to eat. My friend made pretty terrible food, and this is how desperate I am.
So, your reason or your excuse for breaking curfew is that your friend made bad food.
Actually, precisely. We had a long day, and I need some good grub.
Go and get yourself home now before we book you.
So I'm gonna look at the cop. Look back towards the direction of the complex, bad spaghetti. We're getting locked up and eating jail food. That's a good decision.
You about to get
Hey,
yourself
listen.
arrested.
I'm considering getting arrested and eating jail food over Sonic. Yes.
Let's do
Oh my god.
Yeah. Fine. I apologize, gentlemen. I'll head home. And
And
I'm gonna drag my feet very solemnly.
in response to you exaggerating your movements to drag your feet, they are going to start following you to make sure you are getting somewhere.
Perfect. I want you to try this spaghetti.
You get no response. Jumping back, back
What?
at the complex, what would you all be doing? Toma, I'm
Just chilling.
assuming medicine check because the food you ate.
Yeah, I want to make sure I don't get sick.
Just kidding. There is no medicine check here.
I know.
Uh,
Just chilling.
all right.
Just chilling, yeah.
Just chilling, watching TV. Is there TV? Oh yeah. Did we get a TV in the building?
You did not get a TV in the building. There is also
Damn.
not a current, consistently active channel. You had, I believe, in the last session, heard rumor that there's going to be a movie channel that is playing all past movers, but it hasn't been released yet.
Dang. Just chilling on the porch then.
All right, you would be seeing the glowing line of fires from afar.
Mm-mm-mm. Look at what those people done. Can't even be nice in the city no more. Hopefully they don't burn this place down or the gym. Ah shit, gotta check on the gym.
Yeah, it's a gym in that area.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I'm
I'll
gonna go
just
check
walk
on
that block.
So
That's a good idea.
you can certainly attempt to.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go check on the gym.
Which, granted, just so you know, it is nighttime. You don't know there's a curfew yet, so that's okay. And there's a riot going on, so let's do this.
I'm gonna take my chances.
I like your spirit. So, as you make your way through, you are seeing the after effects for the most part of the riot. But you do hear the sounds of screaming coming from only 2 blocks away from the gym. The gym itself, besides broken windows, looks relatively undamaged. You do see a bunch of graffiti on the walls, basically like different ways of saying "eat slugs" and you know other things like that. So like it's just nothing's missing.
But there's graffiti and broken glass.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to clean the graffiti off.
Alrighty.
Wait, before I start that, you said is the screaming still going on?
Yes. 2 blocks away.
All right, I'm gonna go check on the screaming first.
Okay. You are. Who else went with you to the gym?
I would have gone with.
How about you, Aku? Alright. So, with Aku, we're going to say is still back at the complex. The other two, you are. So, Toma, would you be going with him, leaving the gym to go check out what's going on?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to stay at the gym by myself.
Understandable. So as you're making your way there, you are now seeing the people resisting against the Republic City Police Department.
Yeah, I'm not getting involved with that.
Yeah, definitely not.
Gotta go back to the gym and clean off the graffiti.
As you make your way back to the gym, you would be seeing a cop walking their beat. Hey, what are you doing now? There's been a curfew that's in effect.
Sorry, didn't know nothing about the curfew. I just want to clean the gym that for the people that I work for.
Do it
'Cause
tomorrow. It's too dangerous out here. Get yourself indoor now.
now, question: what if somebody try to rob my place? Who will I just can I come to you directly to get that for if anything's missing?
Are you getting wise with
I'm just asking questions because I really don't want nothing to go missing.
We just
'Cause
want to
if
board
some
it up so we can go home.
Here's
sure
here's
it's
what you
safe.
can do. Either you can follow the rules of the curfew, or I can bring you to prison right now. Take your pick.
Can we plead?
You can attempt to plead.
It's a hit. 7 and 9.
Okay, you need something more.
Okay.
So you can further plead your case.
Look,
Because ultimately, yep.
the Cabbage Corp owns this building. If something gets stolen out of it, that's us that we have to deal with it. We just need to board up the windows, and then we're gonna go home. That's it.
You're
It'll take 5
expecting
minutes.
you're expecting me to believe that a big company like Cabbage Corp is going to worry about this dinky place. What it sounds like more to me is that you want me to leave so you can loot the joint.
No, sir. You can stay here. It'll take us 5 minutes to do it.
Oh,
You
so I can
stay as
stop
long-
doing my job. Get yourselves inside your domiciles now.
yes, sir.
All right. Could I get your name? You have a card, a business card?
You're going to notice he starts taking out his handcuffs.
Okay, bye.
With that, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, I guess we have to go home. Tanaku, what do you think?
I can't voice out my opinions right now. Let's go back to the house. Help our
Sounds good.
With that, you are back at the complex. About a half hour later, Kamiko, you would be arriving with a police escort, only stopping as he watches you enter the place.
Are they at the door?
Only the one cop that was escorting Kamiko.
I'm like, wait,
Damn,
before you
he
leave.
got arrested.
No, I told him about your famous spaghetti. Give him a plate.
Who's that famous? I
It's
can tell
world
that
famous. What are you talking about? It's delicious.
you're only saying that because you trying to be nice.
No, it's really good. I loved it.
Yeah, exactly what she said.
Oh no. No, I see it right now. It's forgiveness and action. Because I keep lying.
Toma, you ain't gotta lie to me.
I promise you, I am not lying. It's like the perfect combination of all of the textures you can get in one food. Love it.
Please, somebody dare them to eat another bowl.
Please don't.
You know what, Soma? Go ahead and try another one for me. You said it's so good, right? Show me.
Yeah, it's really good. Let me do another check.
I. You know
I will
what?
eat
Give
with
me
her
a
too.
give me a
I'll
creativity
Soma's
check.
tomorrow.
Give me a creativity check, Toma.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a +0. Let's hope.
I would have ate. Damn!
It's a
Look
hit.
at that.
All right. With that, you are able to be somewhat persuasive.
So you get to
Yeah.
hawk it down again triumphantly.
It goes down less smooth the second time. The second bowl.
Oh God.
Oh
Does this persuade the cops to have some?
no, they
Oh,
already
God.
returned. They already returned to their
Damn
feet.
it. I was
Nice
hoping
try,
they'd
though.
have some. Yeah, I tried.
No. They know better than that. They're trained to detect poison. But with that, is there anything specifically you guys would like to do for the remainder of the night?
Kimiko, you have some.
I guess that's a
Sorry
no.
about that. I was sorry about that. I was muted. I had plenty, thank you. And looking at Toma, it looks like she needs the thirds because she likes it so much. So
Well,
I'm gonna head to
I'm
bed.
absolutely stuffed, actually.
I don't know. You enjoyed it a lot, so save the rest for tomorrow for lunch.
Good. She's not going to make you breakfast anymore.
You're gonna eat that, and that's it.
I'm gonna come for breakfast. That's me, my plate.
Yeah.
Leftover
Preheated
spaghettis
and everything.
with an egg on it.
With an egg on it.
Covered in a sauce so that you can't see it at first glance.
Oh gosh.
Oh man, that was funny. All right. With that, we are going to just jump ahead to the next day. It is a fresh start. Those of you who are early risers, you would hear the thunk of the newspaper being thrown and hitting the door.
First thing Zanaka's gonna do, he doesn't even care about the newspaper, is go fix up the gym as best as he could and go check on it.
All
He's
right.
not gonna eat, or he's just gonna try to get all that fixed.
Okay. Who else would be up? How early in the morning would you be waking up?
When would you say is the crack of dawn?
I'd say about 6 o'clock.
I'm up at 6.
All right. Would anybody else be up at about that time?
Probably not for Toma. Toma will probably be up at like 8, 9.
Fair. Aku, how about for you, my friend? Would you be up at about 6 o'clock, or is there any what time would you be up?
Yeah, I'm going to be up. After you get up early for so long, it's just hard to break the habit. You just automatically wake up.
I'll probably be up last.
What happened?
I said I'd be up last.
Okay. So with that, you would see that basically as you all kind of wake up, Zanaku's already gone. So, you would all basically have an idea of where he was going, considering he tends to be very protective of the gym. what would the rest of you like to do for the first start of the morning?
Make some breakfast before he gets back.
Good answer. Good answer. So, Aku, are you the one doing the cooking?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Give it a creativity check.
Bet you he hits.
Yeah, but you say that about all the rolls.
Yeah, and they do, right?
That's not true. You said bet you she hits and she and Toma missed like once.
She missed on the second one when it didn't count.
No, it was another one. All right, with a 5, you create something equally as palatable as Zanaku. So, what meal would you like to ruin, sir?
Just some, leftover stuff. I'll grab some of that leftover spaghetti, and then I'll throw like an egg or something on it. Then we'll, put some leftover bacon bits and some cheese, and I don't know, maybe some M&Ms or something on there, and just mix it all in.
I love it. And nobody's awake to see you cooking this. So they're going to come out of their rooms with, I'm assuming you made enough for everybody.
Yeah, probably.
So you all come out to plates already served on the table.
I can't eat another dish. I can't do it.
Yeah,
sure?
that probably ain't too good for you to go eating that one there. That'll put some hair on your chest. That's for daggone sure.
Is that chocolate in the spaghetti?
Maybe. I just, my first time cooking, I was just getting stuff that looked like it wasn't getting used for a while. I don't know, when y'all moved in, it might be a couple months old for all I know.
Oh no. Why don't we it might be expired. So why don't I cook us some food that's edible so we can actually eat? Is that okay with you, Aku?
I already ate. I'm pretty stuffed already. So you go ahead and fix yourself on up.
You ate this spaghetti?
Oh yeah, like 3 servings. I didn't think anybody else was going to. I was Truth be told, that's them on their plates there for the rest of y'all. I was kind of an afterthought. I was already, pawing through it a little bit with my fork there, but I took it off my plate and tried to split it up, make it look even, whatever. But hey, since y'all ain't eating it, I'll just take that back there.
I don't know if you should eat it if you already put expired food in there. Okay, never mind.
Alrighty.
Well, Zanaku said he was going to the train jump. I think I'll go ahead and head that way now. You guys talk about this food and how delicious it is.
Okay. So you would be seeing Kemiko walking out without grabbing any food. I guess the kitchen has just become too hazardous for her these days.
Mm-hmm.
And you are going to make your way towards the gym. It is about half a mile away. Once you get there, you would see Zanaku already, midway cleaning. Zanaku, we're going to time skip back a little bit because that's about 20 minutes worth of time. You get to the gym and you see that, similar to yesterday, it is in a disarray. Some of the equipment was broke over through the night, but nothing that was really expensive. You notice that, things like chairs and posters and things like that were taken from the Cabbage gym. And you would see profanities and other things spray painted onto the walls.
First things first is clean to clean the walls. Try to get rid of any of the paint, profanity, just anything that wasn't there the days before.
All right. Go ahead and give me a rely on your skills and training check.
Yeah.
Very nice. With that, you are able to start cleaning off the graffiti. But then you notice that the amount of effort you put in, you start taking off the other paint that is next to it as well.
I'll get to that paint after I get cleaned it up. I'll get to that paint after this.
All right.
This this is gonna be me, Zanaku straightening up the gym and making sure it looks how it was prior. Is gonna be his task. It's gonna be his task.
This is going to be several days worth of work.
Willing to risk it.
All righty. So with that, the task has began. It is going to take you a large bulk of the day just to get the graffiti off the walls, like just to get a small little area. Like we're talking about a foot by foot smudge free or graffiti free took you about 20 to 30 minutes. And that's
Okay.
with taking off the rest of the paint. You have several walls and like it is a lot of paint. So it is going to take you pretty much most of the day to do half of the room without a break.
Okay.
By yourself. Kamiko, you would be seeing as walking in as Zanaku is hyperfixating on removing this graffiti. Basically doing the wax on, wax off type of situation. And you also notice that there is now a clear discoloration between the paint and the area he's cleaning.
I'm gonna look at him like, what are you doing?
Cleaning.
Why?
Why not? It's my job to make sure that this is looking presentable. Because if I leave it as a mess, and the managers come in and say, why is this a mess? Why haven't you cleaned it? Blah 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 blah. It just looks bad on our end. And let's say the public takes pictures and says, oh, so this is how they keep their gym. What do you think they'll do? How you think their training is like this? Blah 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 blah. Don't need all the bad publicity. If we could get as much good publicity, why am I having so much trouble with the word publicity? God damn.
Well, I mean, if it wasn't you who did it, it's not your problem, man. Honestly.
And besides, think about it. I'm probably gonna get yelled at for what happened yesterday.
Yeah, that might be something else. But yeah, that's not something you should have to clean up because I'm pretty sure he has more than enough money to buy paint to repaint it. If I'm gonna look at him scrubbing, and like that's gonna take a long time. But you know what? You do what makes you feel good. I'm gonna go train.
Have fun.
Okay, you do know that, just as a reminder, you would be walking in seeing equipment overturned, broken glass wherever there's windows.
I'm gonna walk back out and be like, you know what? While you're at it, the inside needs work, and I'm gonna head back to the complex.
Well, that's where he's cleaning. He is on the inside. They broke through the windows and they graffitied and tagged all the inside walls.
I misjudged. I thought he was out.
Before you go to the complex, I need you to get the party fund and see if you could go to the hardware store or glass store to see if they could deliver some. How much glass got shattered? Like how many windows?
I'm gonna say you had 3 windows. 3 windows were broken.
Yeah, can you tell them to deliver 3 planes of windows for the gym? And I'm gonna give them. We're gonna do measurements this time for the window size.
Okay. So go ahead and give me one more relying on your skills and training check.
I think you traumatized him. He said, "You know what? No, I'm gonna make sure everything's perfect."
Look at that.
There you go.
There you go. You get perfect measurements.
All right, I'm gonna give the
And
measurements to Kamiko and say, "Can you go to the glass stores or hardware store, whoever sells the glass, and see if they could deliver it?"
Yeah, but make sure you write that down.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna write it down.
now on that note, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be right back.
While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms. Also, be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify. If you would like to support us, check us out on Patreon as well. All the links are able to be found on playersoftherealms.com. While you're there, check out our wonderful merchandise. We are in the process of adding more, so keep an eye out. Patreon subscribers receive a discount on all purchase, so while on the store it's more incentive to help support our wonderful cast. While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms. Also, be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify. If you would like to support us, check us out on Patreon as well. All the links are able to be found on playersoftherealms.com. While you're there, check out our wonderful merchandise. We are in the process of adding more, so keep an eye out. Patreon subscribers receive a discount on all purchase, so while on the store it's more incentive to help support our wonderful cast. While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms. Also, be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify. If you would like to support us, check us out on Patreon as well. All the links are able to be found on playersoftherealms.com. While you're there, check out our wonderful merchandise. We are in the process of adding more, so keep an eye out. Patreon subscribers receive a discount on all purchase, so while on the store it's more incentive to help support our wonderful cast. While our players take a brief break, check out playersoftherealms.com, and if you need dice and other things like that, check out dicelegion.com and use product code POTR to get 10% off of your purchase while simultaneously supporting us here at Players of the Realms.
We found the game. We are back. So, we left off where I forgot his name. Tanaku began his cleaning charade. He was attempting to clean up all of the graffiti. Chemico, you had begun to lend your aid before you were sent off to get measurements for the glass. We're going to say we're going to time skip about 8 hours, so we know what Chemico and Tanaku want. Toma and Aku, what is it you're going to do? Aku?
I think I'm gonna go possibly clean out the fridge for any expired food, and then go grocery shopping because I feel like we need more food.
Alrighty. And Aku, how about for you?
Probably going to be laying low until the gym is put back into working order. It's going to get renovated.
Gotcha. So you're going to be hanging out at the complex, or you're going to go shopping with Toma?
I guess if the streets are back open, we can go shopping.
Okay, so making your way to the grocery store. I'd like Toma. As you're walking your way, you head to the market, which would be in the downtown district. As you're walking between districts, go ahead and give me an assess the situation check. Okay, so you make it to the market, and you are able to find that it's empty. There's only one employee who showed up to work today. The racks and the things that are holding onto the food, the shelving is all pushed over. A lot of things look like they were burgled. But you are able
Jeez.
to find a decent amount of, what you're looking for. Aku, is there anything you'd be doing as you're walking with Toma through these districts?
Kind of hoping we get attacked or something, but outwardly, yeah, no, not too much. Just working on the whole social skills thing.
There we go.
I ain't sure
As
it's messy out here and whatever.
as a brief look at what you would be seeing, the streets in most of the districts you've crossed through are showing some form of effect of the riot. Whether it's broken storefront windows, broken properties, cars that have been flipped onto their sides, the smell of burnt garbage and other like paper and things of that nature. You see that there are, in some areas, chalk outlines on the floor. You would be able to make out specks of blood that haven't washed away.
Oh my gosh.
And nobody read the newspaper yet, right?
Mm-mm.
No, I don't think so.
Because it was outside the front door. So as you guys left the complex, would you have looked down to see the newspaper?
I mean, probably. It's at our
Front
feet, yeah.
Front page, you would see a picture of Zanaku with the heading in big bold letters. Pro Bender starts fire with water.
Oh, jeez.
Starts fire with water.
If you end up perusing through the article that is attached, you would find that 5 people died in the incident last night. Many else were injured.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the start fire with water wasn't like the fire was metaphorical, right?
Yeah, it was a metaphorical fire.
Oh yeah, so you used water and it caused fire, which is chaos.
Oh, it smells that good, man.
I love how Zanaku called the publicity place. He said, "Hey, listen,
And you would
uh,
notice that the article itself specifies that the total count of injury and loss of life has not been finalized.
Zanaku scrub harder."
So you are able to make your way into the grocery store, you pick up everything you need, and you're able to make your way back. But before you make your way back, is there anything that you'd want to do? Any detours you want to make?
I think we should just head back and then head to the gym. Make sure everything's going good, see if they need help.
Alrighty. As you make it back to the complex, you're going to see somebody standing impatiently outside of the door. It would be none other than TNG.
Oh, hi. Did you get our Zanaku's phone call?
No.
Message.
I got the message from the publicist telling me that he started a riot. And then I saw it. Where is he?
They're down at the gym. We can walk you over there. We're gonna go there right now.
Sure, I can wait. I've been only waiting and since 2 o'clock in the morning when the publicist woke me out of my sleep to inform me of this.
Yeah, he's down there cleaning up because of the riot. There's some broken glass.
Let's hope that's all there is. Many of Cabbage Corporation's assets have been hit. It's what stopped the publicist from contacting me sooner. All right.
I'm gonna
Well,
go ahead and put the groceries away and then walk to the gym.
you are going to notice that he is standing there tapping his foot as if he is on like 8 shots of espresso.
He's just a little anxious guy.
Sure, anxious, annoyance, you know,
Angry.
anger. Take your pick
Yeah.
of emotion. I'm sure he's feeling it right now.
All of them. Yep.
But with that, after you unpack, you would be able to easily lead him back to the gym, protect him on his way in case he needs it.
Mhm.
And it's at that moment, as you walk into the gym, you would still see Zanaku scrubbing at the walls. And you would see Kamiko just kind of straightening up and cleaning whatever glass, I believe. Is there anything else you would be doing, Kamiko? Or anything particular I should ask?
I would have just went to go bring the measurements to order for the windows, then came back and proceeded as you were saying.
Yes. Well,
Yep.
thankfully
Other than that,
this doesn't seem too bad.
Tried to come here last night before we knew about the curfew and board up the windows, but they wouldn't let us.
And nor should they have. It was dangerous. Did you hear? 7 people died last night.
Yeah, I saw in the paper. But we just wanted to make sure nothing was stolen or ruined.
Let's think about this. People who make me money, safe and healthy, possessions I can replace. What's more high on my list of importance?
Yeah, I didn't think about it that way.
Well, see, that's how you know you're not in business. You are all important assets so long as you keep on winning. So, keep on winning. Now, I can probably have somebody come in maybe in a day or two to clean up and start making repairs. Would you like to have a hand in the renovations, or should I just have my personal decorator take care of it?
I trust your decorators.
Wonderful. So, are you finished scrubbing at that wall then?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, more important matter is, and he's going to toss the newspaper at you. And yes, he is aiming at your face.
I'm catching it
He-
before it gets to my face.
That's okay. He is very flustered. However much he's consoling you on the damage, it's more in a curt tone. Not that it's that he's upset that he has to do it, but more accurately because he is upset and now he wants to make sure that he's not going to take it out on you for this particular instance. Until now. But yes, so now you see in full view his level of annoyance. Have you seen the paper today?
No, not yet. What's
They mention you by name, team, and everything.
team and everything?
Now, it's wonderful. You stopped the defilement of Avatar Korra, because after all, we had a bit of bad publicity a bunch of years back due to, for whatever reason. But this is not a very good spot to be in. Especially if you're being accused of starting an incident that led to 7 people dying.
Several people?
7 and counting.
7 and counting. Damn.
Yes, that was just what I had heard this morning from a friend of mine at the police department. Yes, all matter of people decided to take advantage of the chaos of the riot, triads and such. Safe to say, in some areas, things got very dicey. Hence the
How
code.
bad?
Well, several tea shops, one in particular that I enjoyed going whenever I had to go into the lower districts. Oh, was it the Jasmine Dragon? The entire block is gone. It was razed.
Hmm.
And in this case, it's RAZED.
As in, like, basically damage to a point where it's gonna take a lot just to get it fixed.
Yeah, fire.
Okay.
You all saw the glow. Or rather, when you were on the porch, you saw the glow.
Right.
Yeah, the block is gone. Some are saying that it's a retaliatory act between triads. Others are saying that one of the rioters set the fire. Others are saying that somebody was smoking a cigarette and dropped it for a long period of time. Many stories are going on. But again, it's still only been the first 12 to 15 hours. So, now the question becomes, what do we do with you? Because I can't disagree with your actions. It's just, you are now forcing a stance to be made. And considering you represent Cabbage Corp, you are forcing us to make a stance that we would have preferred not to have made.
What do you think you should do? And I will accept it.
What I think you should do, I don't know. What my father thinks you should do is scrap you all.
Okay, that's pushing a lot. If need be, I will step down. I'll step down for the next game.
You're going to see that he rights a seat that was down near him, kind of brushes it off and sits down. And what good is that going to do?
It would show
Bring
that it will show your father and the people that I am suffering some form of administrative action.
Which, as I said, once more puts us into making a political statement.
Because if you want me to go to the press and say I don't side with what I did, I would probably do what I did. I would do it again.
Again, that would constitute as taking a side.
I will side.
Do you see the predicament that we're in?
Yes.
Anything that we do besides scrapping you all kind of appears like taking a side. I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. And it's not an easy situation.
Wouldn't scrapping us all also take a stand on which side you're on?
No, because then we can disavow you and say that we share however much we sympathize with the situation, we do not share the actions or we do not approve or condone of the actions that were taken for restricting somebody else's freedom of speech. So, again,
We have to
his words, not mine.
understand.
Yeah.
We're gonna have we got to come. We will come up with something.
I'll hold you to that. So, as said, I will send somebody here in about 2 days, if not tomorrow, see if we can get this place taken care of. And you do have a match in, I believe, 5 days at this point. So make sure that you just clean up enough so that you can train. He's going to stand up again. He's just going to shake his head and walk away. You are all now free to talk freely without the worry of being overheard by him.
How are we
That
gonna
went
fix
better.
this?
That went better than I expected.
Yeah, but there's still a dilemma.
There's always going to be dilemmas no matter what we do.
Hey, listen, as long as we didn't come out of pocket for this one.
Kind of did. You already
Back
paid for the
home.
glass.
Listen, Nako paid for the glass.
Zanako used party funds to pay for the glass.
Yep. How much did that cost?
Three panes of glass. We're gonna say roughly about 1,000 Rio.
Okay.
Yeah, it's glass. Large sheets of it.
No, I mean like I thought it was going to be the full thing.
Oh, I should have charged you more. Gotcha. I'll remember that for next time.
Well, no, 1,000 it is. Yep. Anyway. But that being said, all right, cool.
But with that, we are going
Yeah,
to
but-
kind of time skip ahead. We're going to jump forward the remaining 5 days. With one real minor intervention in there. On the third day, you are going to get another unexpected visit at the complex from Tianji. You're going to hear the knock. Will you answer?
Yeah.
All right. As he comes in, where's Toma?
Toma, you got company.
Hi?
Toma. Come, have a seat.
Okay.
And he's going to motion for you to sit at the couch, and he will join you. Interesting person entered Cabbage Corp yesterday. Specifically looking for you. Does the name Yoma ring a bell?
Yes.
She's been inquiring about you. Now, I didn't say anything. I didn't tell her anything. But she already knew that you were employed with us through the pro bending.
What did she
I-
ask?
Where you are, how she can see you.
Did you give her any information?
No, nothing that she didn't already know. Meaning, you were employed with us as a pro bender. You work with the cabbage slugs. That's all I'm at liberty to say.
Okay.
So am I to assume that I shouldn't relay your location then?
Did she give you contact information for her?
She did. And he hands a card and it simply says, call home.
Yeah. Can you keep my information from where I'm located a secret for now?
Of course. That's why I figured I would check with you first.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And with that, he's going to kind of slap his hands on his knees, stand up. All right, so you have a game in 3 days. Train hard. And by this point, the Cabbage Corp gym would be now finished. And it is exactly like your uniforms. Same color scheme. The logo for the Cabbage Slugs pretty much everywhere. Curtains that are nice and blackout, matching the same color scheme. The equipment, anything that was broken was replaced. And some of the older looking equipment was also replaced, leaving the gym in a more state of the art manner. So, train well. Let's be off. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed the renovations to the gym. And, as said, win. And he's going to briskly leave without another word.
All right, time to check out the new toys. Naku is gonna head to the gym to check out the new things.
Yeah, Toma's gonna come with.
All right.
Air.
I'll follow through.
Now, before we go any further, a small little retcon. This conversation you would have had, once you heard Yoma's name, would you have, like, are you being open with the rest of the players, or are you trying to keep this like more separate? Because judging by your reaction, he would have either begun to whisper or, be wary of what he said based on who was around.
Yeah, I think Toma would probably keep it hidden for now. I think Toma's more in shock than anything, so it's being very quiet.
So, the rest of you, unless you were directly eavesdropping in the conversation, you would just know that they, and TNG were just having a conversation, kind of whispering. You wouldn't have heard the context. So you see Toma in a more kind of shocked state, despite going about things with you normally. So I would say, as you're training, I would say you would be a little bit, more dazed than normal?
Yeah, a little out of it. A little bit more out of it, yeah.
So is there anything you would like to do, any of you would like to do before we jump ahead to the last 3 days?
Nope. I'm good.
I'm good.
All right, 2 down.
Yep, we're good.
All right. Aku, you good to go on? Or is there anything specifically you want to do for the last 3 days? As we move forward, we are jumping forward 3 days. At this point, we are having the next televised event of pro bending. As you enter the stadium, you are in the locker room. This time you are facing off against the Lion Turtles. Anyone who is in Republic City would have heard of the Lion Turtles. You would know that they are a strong team. In fact, just last season, those of you who follow pro bending, you would have found that they had made it all the way up to the semifinals, losing to the Air Bisons.
Oh, so they good.
They good. Yeah, tournaments that happen, you're at the bottom rung. Got to make it to the next round. Keep on moving forward. So with that, you are going to hear the roaring of the crowd as you start making your way through the throngs of people to the lift that will bring you up to the stadium. So, as you are being lifted up, you see the Lion Turtles as well. They are wearing uniforms emblazoned in a combination of black and red. They are streamlined, and they are made up of one of each except for air. So they have fire, water, and earth. And you hear the crowd cheering as they make their way. You do not hear anybody specifically calling out for the Cabbage slugs because, for your renown, you've only won one game and are still counted as unknown.
True.
So, who is it we're going to be having playing in this round?
I'm gonna let Aku take my spot this time, seeing as I fudged up the last time.
All right.
Now, ready?
I need to
Aku, are you here?
open up that window.
Well, if he's not here, then I'll sub in, obviously. But Aku,
Are you on mute, my
Yeah, I
friend?
just did that whole muted thing.
Oh, gotcha.
there you go. There we go. All right.
There we go, buddy. All right, so we are going to have Aku, we are going to have Zanaku, and we are going to have Toma competing first.
Give me 1 second.
Yep, I'm looking for where I just put down my paper.
I am looking for the pro
All right.
bending playbook right now,
Yep,
so I can know
because
what moves we're not allowed to use.
indeed. So you hear the roaring of the crowd. As the people are cheering out, and you begin hearing the ref. I want a nice fair game. Let's begin. Are you ready? And he's going to point to the Cabbage slugs. Waiting for the team captain to give them a head nod that they are ready. As he does this, he's going to also do that same motion to the Lion Turtles, who are ready. Captain would nod his head quickly.
Yeah,
All right, are you ready?
I'm honestly still looking for the pro bending rules. I had it up at one point. Forgot what window I had it up on. If I had it up on Google Chrome or if I had it up on Edge.
I'm not sure where my copy of it went. Okay. Where is it? And we're having a bit of technical difficulties on everybody's end, it seems. But As the sound of the buzzer goes off, you immediately begin seeing and feeling a flurry of attacks going. You see the aggressiveness of the team as the team leader, who's a firebender, is sending multiple fire blasts, each within regulation time, aimed directly at Toma, almost as if they are targeting the airbender. You also see flashes of stone discs flying their way, almost as if they're beginning to gang up on that one team member.
Dang, I see that's there, but where's the actual playbook? Wow, I looked it over like 30 times and it was right in my face. I'm stupid.
It happens to us all. Now that you found it, though,
It's
who'd
not
like
supposed
to
to
go
happen to me.
first?
Aku, you could go first. Moves
I'll
that you can,
Yep, go ahead.
you can use any of them except, I believe it was Trash Talk, Duel, and
Hold the line.
yeah, and Hold the Line. So you could use Over the Edge, Hail Mary, Come from Behind, Trick Shot, Down and Dirty, Take One for the Team, and Razzle Dazzle.
All right, I'll shoot some discs under one of the opponent's feet and try to fling them off the edge.
So I'm going
Or
to
the
say
edge.
that would probably be a razzle dazzle or a trick shot. So I'm going to say, give me a creativity check. As you attempt to fling, bend the rock enough so that you can cause it to be stepped on and flip somebody over, the waterbender comes in, the only one that wasn't targeting Toma, and instead hits you with a direct blast, knocking you back into the next level of the stage. With that, the opposing team takes the point. Once more, you are back to where the first ring of the first level of the ring of the arena. The fight immediately begins again. Once more, you do see the firebenders and earthbenders on the opposing team ganging up on Toma. Toma, how are you reacting to having both earth and fire coming your way as you're attempting to bob and dodge and weave through these attacks?
I think Toma's just gonna go straight defensive as much as they can. A little shocked. I'm getting pinned up.
I'm gonna say, what would you like to do, Toma? It is your turn to roll. So what arena move or what highlight move would you like to do?
Let's do a the Over the Edge. That's a focus roll.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. All right, you are able to. Which one? Describe your action.
I think I'm gonna, instead of knocking out the people who are just focused on me, I think I'm gonna knock out the one person that isn't.
Okay, so as you go to blow, what type of attack are you going? What type of airbending strike are you going to do? Are you going to send a jet or are you going to send a burst?
It's gonna be a burst because Kamiko was trying to like show me some of the kind of moves that they were doing or what she was doing. It's gonna be kind of a hook move to try and push them off the edge. So it's gonna be a
Alrighty.
little burst.
As this happens, as you go and you send this burst flying, this waterbender lurches back into the next area. What you don't see is a disc hurtling in your direction, catching you in the wrist. You do hear a crack. Once more, the stage resets. The point goes to you guys. Ooh, this is a heated battle. Once more, everything begins, and now it seems like the benders on the opposing team are now spacing out their targets. So you notice that it seems like water is aimed at fire. Fire is aimed at earth, and earth is aimed at air. As they're beginning to become more aggressive in their attacks. Toma, you net with this injured wrist of yours, how is it that you're compensating as you're trying to bend and still compete? Or is it going to be something that you would want to be switched out with Kamiko?
I think that if I'm one arm down practically at this point,
You still
I
got
think it
the
probably-
arm, just the wrist.
just the wrist. I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you're
try
not
and
like
fight through
incapable,
it then.
but yeah,
Yeah,
you're not
I'm
like
gonna try and fight
incapable.
through it.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm probably gonna try and fight through it.
Okay.
The hits aren't probably as hard on that side, but
So you're favoring your opposite hand, like you're
Yeah.
clearly making that visible where so your opponent, the earthbender who is your opponent in this one, is now trying to exploit your injury.
they are.
With that, Zanaku, go ahead and give me a check. What attack
No.
would you like to make?
When
What you got, bud? Zanaku? He's still there? Is anybody still there? Am I talking to myself? Okay. Whew. Thought I was alone
I think it's
myself
Mike.
for a second.
His mic
Can
cut
you hear me?
out. Right?
Now
There
we
we go.
hear you.
that's weird. Just because I didn't have this window open. No, I just had a question though.
Yep.
Did Oku use trick shot or razzle dazzle?
Oku,
Razzle
which one?
dazzle.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Razzle Dazzle. Or no, I think I had
Okay.
said the trick shot for that one. So you could still use
Oh,
Razzle
Oh, was it
Dazzle.
trick shot for that one?
Yep.
I just want to make sure I have the right things on the list. So dual trash talk, hold the line, over the edge, trick shot. Okay. I just want to make sure I have everything right on the list. But from what it looks like, does it look like we're behind?
Right now it looks like you're tied.
Tied. Now, but it looks like they have the what am I gonna say? They have the advantage. That's what I'm saying. Does it look like they have the advantage?
Well, you
Like,
notice
since,
that
since Toma has an injured wrist.
you would know that that's the only information you wouldn't have to really glean on. You would see that the Earthbender is attempting to exploit her weakness. You would see that the Waterbender, no, excuse me, the Firebender is aiming shots at you, while the Waterbender is going after Aku.
Okay. I know I know what I'm gonna try.
All right, what are you gonna try?
I'm gonna try to take one for the team.
Okay, go ahead and make the roll.
Kind of check on harmony. This might not be a good check.
Listen, you don't know.
Nine.
There you go.
Fine.
You take one for the team. How do you do it?
So, like, since uh Toma has like a messed up wrist, like any like the attacks are come. I'm trying to like try my best to like deflect and defend the attacks that are going towards both of them. Like, so they have less time to defend and more time on for to attack. Like, let's say it's like extinguishing the fire and then deflecting the water and the fire the earth that's going towards them. Like any of like not all of it. It's more as
So
more as
who
like
is, who is it you're sacrificing your body for?
who looks like
Because
they're in the most trouble.
Aku's looking pretty healthy. You're doing pretty well. Toma's the only one that's injured.
All right, then
Well,
it's gonna
at
be
least until the end of this action.
Toma because she has like the messed up hand.
Alrighty. So as you move in the way, you end up taking a rock disc to your shoulder, and you feel as it's dislodged and popped out of its socket.
Ouch.
As you go down, Aku and Toma, you see as Zanaku sacrifices himself to help give you an advantage. What do you do in response? How do you react to take your win?
Have you seen the movie Wanted where they like bend the bullet around of someone's body? I think I'm gonna do that
Yes.
with air blast.
Okay, so you're gonna you're gonna hose it.
Hose to a point where right before a penalty gets called.
Okay, go ahead and give me a rely on your skills and training check for that one.
Heard.
And how about for you, Aku? You are taking the penalty, but you are still taking the win. So, Aku, how about you?
I'm going to hit him with a double shot, first in the back and then blast him in the chest as they're trying to resist coming forward.
With that, you both knock the two of them out of the ring. And with that, you hear the final buzzer sounding as you take your second victory. You hear about a third of the crowd cheering Cabbage slugs. The other 2/3 are booing because they're the team they wanted lost. But after a while, they do erupt into cheers as it was a great game. We're going to pause there for this session. But before we go anywhere, we got to do our leveling up process. So, here we go. As always, we're going to start with the top of the order and who I see. Aku, have you learned anything interesting, exciting, or something worth mentioning about the world.
That we're sort of viewed as role models and spokesperson. Not supposed to be doing anything that would impact our corporate sponsor unfavorably.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
Yep.
It's amazing how that works. I like that. You can mark that off as your growth. Let's see. Second. Sorry about this. Technical difficulties. My roll 20 just kind of bugged out. Why is this happening? No, this is freaking crazy. I can't even view profiles.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Wonderful. Sorry, I'm missing my the right paper. Let's get that then, because things just want to screw with us today. Alright, there we are. Alright, did you stop any dangerous threat, or did you solve a community problem?
No.
Okay. Did you guide a companion towards balance or end the session at your center?
I did end at center.
Alrighty, so you can mark that as your growth. Now, I believe for your personal growth question is, did you get anybody to indulge or approve of one of your bad habits?
No. No, I did not.
Alrighty. So if you have filled up 4 of those boxes, you are officially able to choose a new advancement. Moving down the line,
Okey-doke.
Kamiko, did you learn anything interesting, challenging, exciting, or complicated about the world?
Can't say that I really have, besides Zanako not being able to cook, but I don't know if that counts.
Not enough. Sorry, nice try, though. Alright, did you stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem?
A community problem, I say I bought the windows for the team.
Yeah, I don't know if that'd be a community, though.
Okay.
And as you mentioned, Zanaku paid for
True. So, no.
Okay. Did you guide a companion towards center or end the session at center?
Neither.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, I cannot pull up your character sheets at the moment, so I'm going to need you to look at your own personal character sheet, your own personal question,
Yep.
and just read it out real quick so that we all know what the question is.
1 minute. Gotta clean it up now. Well, I had it up, but it has to refresh. Oh gosh, technology. All right, so my question is, did you express gratitude to a companion for their presence, support, or teaching? No.
Okay. Moving forward, we have Toma. Toma, did you learn anything interesting, new, exciting, or challenging about the world?
I don't think so.
Okay. Did you stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem?
No.
Alrighty. Did you guide a companion toward balance for the end the session at your center?
I did end the session at my center. I also tried to guide.
There you go. And if he wasn't already at center, you would have guided him. I believe you would.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
And if you can, what is your personal growth question?
Did you improve the lives of a community of average citizens or help an ordinary person with their problems?
What do you think?
Think so.
You said you don't think so, or you think so?
I don't think so.
Okay, and that's fair. All right. Last but certainly not least, Zanaku. Did you learn
Yep.
anything new, exciting, or interesting about the world?
Oh yeah. Anything that you do can have all types of repercussions. I.e., take when I stopped the fire technically quote unquote the little fire that was gonna go on Corey's little thing. People were quick to say, "Oh, he started the fire. He started the riots."
That's a good one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say you can mark that growth off.
You learned the hard way, actually.
Did you stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem?
A
No,
dangerous
starting one
threat.
doesn't count.
I'm about to say, I did not stop one. I started one, but
So I'm gonna say no on that one. Did you guide a companion towards balance or end the session at your center?
nah. I'm at center.
All right, so you can mark a growth for that one. And what is your personal growth question?
Did you help? Did you help a companion find a significant success with their issues, or lead the group in finding a significant collective success?
So what do you think?
I would. The only thing I can say is we won the match, but it was I didn't. It wasn't much of me leading them.
Oh, you did at the very end.
Now,
You
that's,
didn't step in front of everyone.
that's not much of a lead. But thanks for trying.
Gotta try.
Alrighty. So with that, before we end,
Oh look,
because we have 2 injured players, I'm gonna need you both to make a harmony check.
Ew.
Now, for every round 1 in the match, you get to add a +1. For every round lost, you may add a -1. And -2 if you suffered an injury during the match.
I'd be -3.
mine is 3.
Excuse me. Aku, you need to make this roll as well. So let's see what we got.
Just a straight harmony.
Just a straight harmony.
Okie doke. It's gonna be ugly.
Now I'm afraid.
Don't be afraid. Miss with us. Do it.
Now I'm good.
How dare you?
Alright, with the 7, Zanaku, despite the dislocated shoulder, you're doing pretty good. Ish. Like, you're in pain, but, you know.
Can handle it.
Yeah, you can handle it. But on a miss, you're more injured than you thought. So I'm going to need you both who missed to mark a condition or shift your balance away from center. Because Aku, as you were kind of, when you were trying to knock that individual off, you kind of overextended. So now you're noticing that your rotator cuff is kind of bothering you at this moment. And for you, Toma, that injury is very obvious. Your wrist is more injured, and at this point, you're noticing that you've been ignoring that began to swell. And on that cheerful note, we're going to wrap up there for the evening. Thank you, everybody who tuned in to check us out. For those of us who will watch us later, thank you for your support. Check us out on Patreon. Check out our merchandise store. You'll be able to find that using that QR code. It'll take you to the link tree, and it will bring you to everywhere. Support us so we can continue to improve not only the quality of stories that we tell, but also, the sound and the visuals and all of that jazz. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the rest of your week. And from us to you, be safe. Say goodbye, y'all.
Hey, good
Bye,
night.
y'all.
Always
There's
fun.
always that one.
With that, peace out.